Hey guys, welcome back. This is Out of the Park Baseball 22 here on GM Games, and I am Aaron. And before we get into the video, as always, if you could, please leave a like and subscribe for this video, and head over to my channel at Around the World Sports. Drop me a subscribe over there. I would appreciate it. It is opening day. We are going to play opening day, and then we are going to sim through April like we normally do. And that's going to be it. So probably a 40 minute episode, somewhere right in there. Just as a quick recap of where we are. So when we cut rosters down, we had to DFA Kike Hernandez and Nick Ahmed because we just had too much offensive depth. We've got, instead of running with Ahmed at short and Kike Hernandez as sort of that multi-purpose backup, we've got Kiner Falefa, who's our starting second baseman. We've got Hanna and Jones in the outfield. Luke Lito can play first and third. Hanau can play second, and he's manageable at short, but we have Gabriel Arias as our starting shortstop, and Kiner Falefa can back him up. So when Kiner Falefa is at second, when Kiner Falefa is at short, Hanau can play second. Luke Lito is our backup first baseman and third baseman. We made quite a few changes, frankly. We traded Clark Schmidt, who was a 16-game winner last year. Traded him. We brought in Luis Patino to be our number 5 starter, although his ratings suggest he's better than that, but that's where he's going to be for us. Our bullpen has overgone a bit of a change. We are going more homegrown, I guess, or not free agent signings, I guess. We had Sir Anthony Dominguez and Edwin Diaz last year. We moved them both in the offseason, and we're going to go with the likes of Foley, Gonsolin, Detmers, Carter Smith, Luke Lito, Adonis. So Smith, Lito, Bennett were all signees. We're all draftees of us. Mercartier was an undrafted free agent that we brought in. Duplantier was a Rule 5 guy, and then we traded for Gonsolin and Detmers and Foley. So we went the trade/draft route rather than the free agent route with our entire pitching staff. Tyler Glasnow is the only pitcher on our big league roster that we actually signed to a contract. Everybody else was either via trade or free agency. So yeah, actually let's quickly take a look at the waiver wire. Make sure there's nobody here we want to take a look at. Let's look at pitching ratings. I don't think there is, but we'll look anyway. Yeah, nobody here is better than what we have on our big league roster. Make sure there are no batters. A couple decent players. Cameron Cannon's not a bad middle infield prospect with the Red Sox, but we don't really need him. We got Hanau. We don't really need any outfielders. Yeah, so I think we're good. So we're going to jump right in, and we're going to play this game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So the Diamondbacks are going to go with Dalton Varsho leading off, Corbin Carroll batting second, playing right field, Pavin Smith batting third, playing first, Drew Bowser in the cleanup spot, playing third base, Jeter Downs playing short, batting fifth, Christian Robinson in left field, batting sixth, Alec Thomas in center, batting seventh, Mac Horvath batting eighth, playing second, and Blake Walston will be their starting pitcher, 24-year-old. Blake Walston last year 2-7 with a 4.99 ERA, making his first big league start in this one. 2 straight years of being a reliever. For us, Isaiah Kiner Falefa will bat leadoff and play second. Sam Wesniak will bat second, play first. Jose Ramirez batting third, playing third. Joe Adell will get the start in right field today as we have a lefty on the mound playing right field, batting cleanup. Zach Veen will bat fifth and play left. Drew Jones will get the start in center field today. Drew Romo will get the start behind the dish, batting seventh. Gabriel Arias will bat eighth. And we are going to run with Tyler Glasnow. He has been our most consistent pitcher over the last 3 years, making at least 32 starts, pitching 170 innings, striking out over 220 every single year. So he's going to get the opening day start. Even though he may not necessarily be our best pitcher, he's going to get the opening day start. So let's jump into some baseball. And hopefully I can finally win one. I haven't won a single game yet that we have played I think I'm 0-4, 0-5 between opening days and playoffs. So Dalton Varsho will lead off. He's a pull hitter. So we are going to shift the infield to the right, and let's get this season started. At home this year against the Diamondbacks, 0-2 pitch to Varsho is hit in the air to right. Catch is going to be made out there by Adele. 1 up, 1 down. And Corbin Carroll stepping in. That's good contact. Wow. 3-2 pitch to Carroll. Ball 4. Stepping in now, Pavin Smith. First baseman. 3-2 pitch to him. So back-to-back walks here in the first. We'll bring up Drew Bowser. 3-1 pitch to him. And he's now walked the bases loaded. So this is how this is going to go, huh? All right, Jeter Downs stepping in. Infield is going to be at double play depth. 1-2 pitch to Downs is hit in the air to right center field. Catch is going to be made by Drew Jones. I think that will be a... do you throw him out at the plate? Wow! Drew Jones gunning the runner down at home plate. That is why we have him in the lineup. The rookie making himself known, and Glasnow gets out of the first. All right, so here we go. Top of the order, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa against Blake Walston. We've a sidearm pitcher. 4-3 put out. Wozniak stepping in now. And he singles up the middle. A 1-out base runner here, Sam Wozniak. Now Jose Ramirez steps in, and he walks on 4 pitches. So we are threatening now. 2 on, 1 out. Joe Adele stepping in. Grounds that one to third. 5-4-3. So they hit into a double play to end the first. We hit into a double play to end the first. Christian Robinson stepping in. We will shift left. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to him. And that's going to be a pop-up to left. Veen will make the catch out there. 1 up, 1 down here in the first. Alec Thomas, not very good offensive ratings at all from Alec Thomas, which means he's going to get a double here. Oh, they see? Exactly. Exactly as I was about to say. All right, Mac Horvath now making his first Major League plate appearance. 2-1 pitch to Horvath is popped up on the infield. Catch made by Gabriel Arias. Blake Walston, the pitcher, steps in now. 3-2 pitch to him. Do not walk the pitcher. Strike 3. And we are through an inning and a half. And we have 5, 6, 7. Veen, Jones, and Romo against Walston. Here comes Veen. 3-2 pitch to him is in the dirt for a ball. And Drew Jones stepping in now. 1-2 pitch to the center fielder. That one's driven out to left field on a line. Catch was made off the bat. It looked good. 1 up, 1 down. Drew Romo stepping up now. Full count pitch to him. That one's popped up on the infield. So 2 outs, runner on first. Would like to flip the order here, so it'd be nice if Gabriel could get on base and get Glasnow to the dish. That one's hit out to right center field. Not going to happen. Catch is going to be made out there, and that retires the side. So no score through 2. Back to the top of the order in Dalton Varsho. 3-2 pitch to the catcher. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Glasnow. Corbin Carroll now. 0-2 pitch to him. Swung on and missed. And Pavin Smith, number 3 hitter. I think he walked last time. First pitch to Smith is lined over the shortstop Arias into center field for a base hit. Bowser stepping in now. 0-2 pitch to Drew Bowser. And that one is lined out to left field for a base hit. So back-to-back 2-out singles here for the Diamondbacks. Jeter Downs steps in now. 3-1 pitch to him. Grounded to Arias, goes the short way, and that will retire the side. So 3 scoreless innings out of Glasnow here, and he will lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning. And he gets a base hit up the middle. So lefty on lefty. The pitcher, Tyler Glasnow, lines one up the middle for a single. Kiner-Falefa steps in now, and he lines that one into left field. So the first 2 runners reach via single here in the 3rd inning. Sam Wozniak singled in the first. This time infield fly. 1 down. Jose Ramirez, 2 on, 1 out. 2-2 pitch to the third baseman, strike 3. That's a bummer. And Joe Adele now tries to get the runner home with 2 outs. That's going to be a base hit. Yeah, I can't send Glasnow. Just didn't hit it deep enough. Okay, so it's going to be Zach Veen coming up with the bases loaded. 2 outs, bottom of the third. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Yep. All right, so top of the fourth. Christian Robinson steps in against Tyler Glasnow. Strike 3. That's a 4th strikeout for Glasnow. Yep. 68 pitches now for Glasnow. Alec Thomas steps in. 1-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. And Mac Horvath pops that one up. So a 1-2-3 inning here for Glasnow in the fourth. And it's going to be Jones, Romo, and Arias here in the fourth. Here comes Drew Jones. Hits that one out to left center field. That's going to get down, go to the wall. It's going to be at least 2 for the speedy center fielder. Drew Jones picks up a leadoff double. First extra base hit of the year. Drew Romo now tries to get him in. 0-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Arias now. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. And here we go. Glasnow steps in. He singled last time. Grounds back to the pitcher here. So a leadoff double goes for naught. So they got Walston, Varsho, and Carroll against Glasnow. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Back to the top of the order. I'm going to shift right. Here comes the 2-2. Strike 3. And we look to strike out the side here for Glasnow against Corbin Carroll. I don't want to shift. How do I go back? Infield normal. 3-2 pitch to Carroll. Grounded in the hole. And 6-3. So another 1-2-3 inning for Glasnow. He's closing in on 90 pitches, so it probably wouldn't hurt to get somebody up in the bullpen. I think we're going to go with the rookie, Carter Smith. Get him up. And we go to the top of the order. Kiner Falefa, Wesniak, and Ramirez against the lefty. Popped up on the infield. It's going to be 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Wesniak now. Going to be another base hit for Sam Wesniak. So he's got 2 singles in this one. Jose Ramirez now looking for his first hit. Struck out and walked. Hits that one out to right center field. Catch is going to be made out there again. Off the bat, look good. Nothing still. And Joe Adell now. Adell hits that one to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. Zach Veen against the lefty Blake Walston. He struck out with the bases loaded last time. It's a high fly ball. That's going to stay in the yard. And we're going to go to the 6th. And they have lefty, righty, righty. So I think I'm going to... He's at 89 pitches. Let's see how he does here against Pavin Smith. 0-2 pitch to Smith. He's grounded there. Oh, they're giving it. Do something with the baseball. All right. Well, Carter Smith is going to come in now for Tyler Glasnow. That's a bummer. Seth Beer. We're going to put the infield at double play depth. 1-1 pitch from Carter Smith to Seth Beer is grounded to the second baseman, over to short, and for some reason he doesn't throw it to first. All right, infield, double play depth again. Jeter Downs, 0-1 pitch to him. Grounded to short, 6-4, 2-3. Perfect. That is why we bring Carter Smith into the game. He is a ground ball machine. So bottom of the 6th now, no score. Jones, Romo, Arias again. Jones hits that one out to center field. Catch is made. Romo now strikes out. And I think I got to get a pitcher up just in case. I'll get Jackson Bennett up. Because you know Arias is going to get on base here. Or not. Oh, does he hit that one? No, it's going to stay in the park. Again, left the bat, looked good. So Robinson, Thomas, Horvath here against Carter Smith. 2-2 pitch is popped up, and it's going to bloop in for a hit. So 2 hits for Christian Robinson. Infield at double play depth. 2-2 pitch now to Alex Smith. Strike 3. Or Alec Thomas, rather. Mac Horvath. Infield at double play depth. 2-2 pitch. And that's a stolen base. We're going to pitch to him because I assume that they'll just pinch hit for the pitcher. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. Okay, that worked out well. All right, so we go J.D. Davis now. So we're going to shift to the left. Here comes the pitch from Smith to Davis, and it's going to get up the middle, and we're losing. I'm going to lose again. Okay. I probably should have intentionally walked him there, but I would rather have gone righty-righty versus righty-lefty. So let's see what happens here with Varsho. Let's hit out to center field. Catch is made out there. All right, so we're through 6.5, and I am losing 1-0. Bennett is ready. They have Connor Grams up. He's a righty, so we need a pinch hitter. And I think we go Joey Gallo. See if we can tie it with one swing. First pitch to Gallo. Grounded into the shift. 1 up, 1 down. Kiner Falefa now. That one's hit to center field. Catch is made out there. And Wozniak, who's reached twice, pops out. So last year, if you remember correctly, opening day, we were being no-hit until the 8th inning. So we're not being no-hit, but we just can't get it done here. Corbin Carroll against Jackson Bennett. 0-2 pitch from Bennett to Carroll is grounded up the middle. Another infield hit. For some reason, they just don't throw the damn ball. I know it's just the graphics and it's actually an infield hit. I get it, but still annoying. So Pavin Smith now. Grounded to short, over to second, and no fielders or no double play. So they're going with Drew Ellis here. 2-2 pitch to Ellis, strike 3, and Jeter Downs now. Hits that one out to center field. Andrew Jones is back on it, and he makes the catch. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. Jose Ramirez, we got 3, 4, 5 here against Connor Grams. That one's hit high in the air, out to right field, and this one is tied. Jose Ramirez goes yard. It's a 1-1. So it's time to get our closer, Jason Foley, up. Joe Adell, 1-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Zach Veen now, 2-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. And Drew Jones. That one's popped out to right field. So we do tie it in the 8th. Tie it in the 8th, and we're going to go to our closer, Jason Foley, here in the 9th to try to keep this a tie game in the 9th inning. Christian Robinson, pull hitter, a righty, so we are going to shift left. First, the 1-2 pitch from Foley to Robinson, called strike 3. Alec Thomas, 3-1 pitch to him. Grounded to third, diving play, over to first for the out. Nice play by our third baseman, Jose Ramirez, doing it offensively and defensively. And now Mac Horvath, 0-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. So dominating inning by our closer. They're going to Dre Jameson. We have Romo, Arias, and Foley. So if Foley's up with 2 outs and nobody on, I may just pitch him. Or I may just let him hit. See if we can get that second inning out of him. What's his stamina? Stamina's a 22. He's thrown 12 pitches. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to start with Romo. 1-0 pitch to our backstop. That one's hit out to right field. Is that going to get over the head of the right fielder? Diving catch out in right field. Ooh, all right, Arias now. 3-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to let Foley bat. I'd rather have him out there in the 10th inning. So they're going with Alejandro Kirk, a righty, so we are going to shift left. 2-2 pitch to him. Grounded to short. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Dalton Varsho now. We're going to shift right. Swings at the first pitch, pops it out to right field. Catch is going to be made out there by Adele. And Corbin Carroll now, 1-1 pitch to him. That one's hit out to left center field. That's going to get down for extra base. It's going to be at least a double. Yep, 2-out double. Pavin Smith, we are going to intentionally walk him. And that will bring up Drew Ellis. We are going to shift left. 1-2 pitch to Ellis. Gets away. So runners now on second and third. Here comes the 3-2 now to Ellis. Get out of the inning. Ball 4. Okay, Jeter Downs. 0-2 pitch to Downs. Strike 3. There we go. There we go. All right, so I got to get Gonsolin down. He's been up too long. And we're going to go to Reed Detmers, get him up. So we have the top of the order here. Chance to win it in extra innings. Ryan Nelson against the top of the order. Kiner Falefa will lead off. 3-0 pitch to Kiner Falefa. He draws ball 4. Wesniak now with Kiner Falefa at first. We will... We're just going to swing away. I was going to hit and run. I should have hit and run. 5. Oh, no, he just goes over to first. So the runner goes down to second. Jose Ramirez now. Do they intentionally walk him? Nope. No, they do. Okay, so intentional walk. First and second, 1 out. Joe Adele with a chance to be the hero here. 3-2 pitch. Grounded into left field. Around third, here comes Kiner Falefa, and he will score. And we win our very first game in this series, our very first played game in our 5 years now, into our 6th year with the Colorado Rockies, as Joe Adele drives in Isaiah Kiner Falefa in the bottom of the 10th to give the Rockies a 2-1 win. So for Arizona, Dalton Varsho 0 for 5, 2 strikeouts to lead batting leadoff. Corbin Carroll and Pavin Smith each had 2 hits. Pavin Smith reached base 4 times, 2 hits, 2 walks. Drew Bowser singled and walked. He was pinch hit for by Seth Beer. Drew Ellis batted twice, walked once, struck out once. Jeter Downs 0 for 5 and left 10 men on base. Christian Robinson 1 for 4 with a run scored. Alec Thomas 1 for 4. Horvath went 0 for 4. Walston 0 for 2. J.D. Davis with a pinch hit single. Alejandro Kirk 0 for 1. Their starting pitcher was Walston. Blake Walston is making his his first major league start. 6 innings, 7 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts through 103 pitches. Grams blew the save, inning and 2/3. 1 hit was a home run to Jose Ramirez, struck out 2. Fitz pitched a third of an inning. Jameson struck out 2 in his inning. And Ryan Nelson, a little bit wild, 2 walks and a walk-off hit by Joe Adele in the bottom of the 10th inning. Sorry. All right, and then for us, Kiner Falefa 1 for 4, reached base twice, scored the game-winning run in the 10th. Wesniak 2 for 5. Ramirez 1 for 3, homered, walked twice, got on base 3 times. Joe Adele on base 3 times, 3 hits and an RBI. Zach Veen 0 for 3 with a couple of Ks. Drew Jones 1 for 4. Romo and Arias each went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Glasnow 1 for 2. Gallo 0 for 1, and we let Foley hit and he struck out. Double by Drew Jones, home run by Jose Ramirez. Glasnow went the first 5, 4 hits, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Carter Smith pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits and a run. Bennett pitched a solid 8th inning, and then Foley went the 9th and the 10th, striking out 3 to pick up the victory. So we win. We win 2-1. And we finally win a game that we play. Yeah, we had lost, I think this is... What year is it? 2025, I think? 2026. So this would be our 5th season. Yeah, 2021 would have been our first. So we're in our 6th season, I guess. And so 2021, 22, 23, 24, 20. Yeah, we're in our 6th season. And we've lost every game. So we had lost 5 games or 4 games. I don't remember if I played opening day way back when. But we've lost every game so far. So that's it for game number 1. So yeah, that's good. I don't know what to say about it other than that's good. So we are going to just continue to sim ahead here and hope we can get off to a hot start. Hot starts have been hard to come by for us in not just this playthrough, but in my Tigers one too. I can't seem to get out of April with. I had 1 year with the Tigers where we went like 20-3 or something in April, but other than that, we tend to stay right around 500. So let's see what happens in game number 2 here against the Diamondbacks with the AI controlling things now. A 6-3 win. We scored 4 in the third, 2 in the sixth. Dunn went 8 innings, 7 hits, struck out 9. Very nice. Arias and Gallo both go yard for us. Arias picks up his first 2 hits with the Rockies. Ramirez 2 more hits. So 2-0. Let's see if we can get the opening series sweep against the Diamondbacks. With our revamped pitching staff here a little bit. It's going to be revamped every year until it works. Come on. And we win 5-3. So we give up 7 runs in 3 games. That will play. Leiter went the first 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, struck out 6, didn't pick up the win. Medina came on, pitched 2/3 of an inning to pick up the win. Gonsolin comes in and gets the save. Ramirez with a second home run. Luke Lito, in his major league debut, picks up a pinch hit 2-run double. Like to see it. So we're getting some hot starts here through just a few games. Save every few days just to be safe. So we play our first 3 road games of the year now against at Chicago, followed by San Diego. And San Diego just reloaded as they lost Adrian Morejon, but they signed Mitch Keller. But we'll get to that series here in a second. So game 1 against the Cubbies is our first road game of the year. How's it going to go? How is our first road game of the year going to go as it calculates the league stats for the Mexican Baseball League? It's a 6-2 win. So we just continue to win baseball games. Ben Guess gets the start, goes 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, strikes out 3. Bullpen continues to get it done. Smith, Detmers, Gonsolin, Foley go 3 shutout innings. We get no home runs, but some good offensive performances. Romo picks up a couple of RBIs. Luke Lito has yet to make an out in his time as a big leaguer. Ramirez gets on base 3 times. Cool. So we're 4-0. Game number 5, a 12-2 victory. And I don't think either of these guys are going to go down to AAA. Yeah, neither of them want to go to AAA. So let's look at the box score real quick, and then we'll figure out what to do with Kike and Ahmed. Joey Gallo homers twice, drives in 4. Joe Adell, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Looks like he hit his first home run of the year. Ramirez homered. Kiner Falefa reached twice, scored twice. Langley gets the start, goes 2 for 5. Patino making his first start as a member of the Rockies, goes 7 strong, only allowing 2 runs. Yeah, Adell, Gallo, Adell homers, Gallo homers twice. Thibaut Mercardier goes 2 innings, striking out 4 in his season debut. All right, so what are we going to do here with these guys? I mean, it's either trade or release. And Nick Ahmed, it's crazy because I would like him on the roster. There's just not really a home for him. And same with Kike, because his ratings against lefties are still manageable. Like, they're still good. Like, you could start someone like that at second base towards the bottom of the order. I just don't have a home for him anymore. Let's see if anybody wants Ahmed and Hernandez in a package. If not, we eat the cost, I guess. Yeah, nobody wants them. I could pick up Luke Weaver in his $21 million contract. All right, so, yeah, we're going to eat like $6 million here, which isn't ideal, but, you know, what are you going to do? Let's just pay it now and be done with it. And that leaves us with, yeah, I mean, we still have plenty of money for this year, so I'm not too concerned about that. We still have a little bit for next year. So, all right. Well, let's see if we can continue our hot start to the season. We're 12-2, looking for the sweep of the Cubs. We're 5-0, looking for a sweep of the Cubs. 12-2 was the score of the last game, and we are 6-0. Colorado Rockies have started the 2026 season 6-0. Jose Ramirez, 2 hits and an RBI. Joe Adell homers twice. Wozniak hits his first. Adell's hitting .524 through 6 games with 9 runs knocked in. Glasnow picks up his first win, 7 2/3 innings, 2 runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. And now comes a real challenge as we take on San Diego. Take a look at I want to look at their roster here. Again, I'm going to save it every few days. I'm paranoid about the game crashing and me lose, especially now the team's gotten off to a decent start. I'm paranoid about it. And I'm prefacing this by saying we had 6-game winning streaks last year too, but we would follow it up with a 5-game losing streak. So we'll see what happens here. But San Diego's 5-1. Look at the top 3 teams in the West. Rockies 6-0, Padres 5-1, Dodgers 5-1. They have the best offense. C.J. Abrams is a monster at 25 years old, hitting .435. I don't know. I mean, their offense has gotten off to a decent start. No, they're good. They have a good offense. I take that back. There's Mitch Keller and his $22 million contract. So we get Gore, Jagger, Haynes, wow, and Ryan Weathers in this series. All right, well, let's see how we do here. Game number 1 at home against the Padres, looking for 7 straight out of the chute. Come on. It's another win. 5-3 victory. So we are 7-0. Zach Veen, 2 home run or hits a home run, drives in 3. Kind of Foley for doing a nice job at the top of the order. 382 on base percentage. We'll look at stats here midway through the month and then again at the end of the month. Luke Lito finally makes an out. Dunn goes 7. Gives up 3 runs. Detmers and Foley lock it down. So we are 7-0 on the year. Can we win our 8th straight? We do. A 7-3 victory. We were up 7-0 in this one. They scored a couple runs at the end, but who got the start here? Jack Leiter picks up his first win of the year, going 6 shutout innings, striking out 11. Good game for Leiter. Arias and Adell homer. Joe Adell has just been a machine here early on. 13 RBIs in 8 games for Joe Adell. I think he likes playing right field, guys. Drew Jones only batting 100 right now, 2 for 20. Yeah, my Drews aren't hitting well. Jones and Romo are not getting it done early on with the bat, but I'm not too concerned about it, especially since we're winning. Can we pick up the sweep of the Padres and win 9 straight to start the season? No, we lose our first game of the year, 9-7. Ben Guest got the start, doesn't make it out of the 3rd. We get 2 home runs from Wozniak, a home run from Veen, but it's not enough as we lose our first game of the year. And now we have a 3-game series, and we'll pause here at the day off, and we'll take a look and see if there's anything we want to do with the team or if we want to move anybody around. But let's see what happens in this series against the Giants. A 1-0 victory. Louis Patino getting the job done, moving to 2-0, striking out 8 in 8 shutout innings. Lone run of the game off the bat of Jose Ramirez, hitting his 4th home run of the season. All right, Sunday game as we look to win our 10th game of the year. We lose 3-2. And can we take the series from the Giants and improve to 10-2? No. So we lose 2 out of 3 to the Giants. We're a game out of. Are you kidding me? We're 9-3, and we are not in first place. The Giants or the Dodgers are 10-2, because of course they are. Eventually, these pitchers are going to get old. Not this guy. He was Are you kidding? That's exactly what the Giants need, is a 10th round pick who turns into this. Kershaw's 38. Lopez, I don't know. Dustin May. DeGrom's out for 3 weeks. Walker Buehler's out. So they got some injuries, but they're still the Dodgers. All right. So let's take a look at Drew Jones day-to-day for a day. That's fine. Mookie Betts, 6 home runs, 8 RBIs. That's not bad. Mookie's a pretty good ball player. All right. So we are 9-3 through 12 games. I will certainly take that. We were 8-0. So, we're 1-3 in our last 4, which isn't great. But offense getting it done. And the pitching staff is getting it done as well. We are 3rd in runs against. Our starters and our relievers are both sub-3 ERAs. So only Ben Guess is struggling. And he's only made, 2 starts? Yeah. And even his first start was good. So I wouldn't say he's struggling. I would say he had 1 really good start and 1 bad start. But other than that, our starters have been fantastic. Our bullpen has been absolutely lights out with the exception of our 2 long guys, which is fine. I don't particularly care. These guys are going to come up and mop up duty and whatnot. But and we have Jim Denny waiting in the wings, by the way. He will likely be up next season. He'll get his AAA time this year, and then we got to figure out what to do with him next year. But again, that's a next year problem. So yeah, offense looks good. I don't know that I want to necessarily make any changes to the left, right, left. This is what we're getting out of Joey Gallo. This is his last year. He's still on pace for 40 home runs. If he hits 200, great. But I think it's, especially with the way Drew Jones has started out, I think it's a positive to have someone like Gallo out there starting every day. And we can, I don't want to say ease Jones into it because he's playing a bunch, but not have to just rely on him. So, yeah. All right. Well, let's keep going. So we got a day off, and then we got 3 against Oklahoma City. Have they gotten any better? I got Jesus Luzardo there now, so he's their ace. We miss him, thankfully. Mitchell Sorensen. Wow, he looks good. Mitchell Sorensen, Brayling Eusebio, and Brandon Smith will be their starters. Their offense is pretty rough, led by Matt Chapman. His first season out of Oakland. But they're 5-7, so they haven't gotten off to a terrible start. But I am looking for at least 2 out of 3. I'd like a sweep, but 2 out of 3 at a minimum. We win 5-1, so that's a good start there. Drew Jones drove in 3. Wesniak, a couple of hits. Romo with a couple of hits. Leiter picks up the win. Luke Lito getting his first time, gets his first pitching opportunity and goes an inning and a third shutout innings. All right, game number 2 against Oklahoma City. 6-2 win. All right, so we went 5-1 and 6-2. That's a nice bounce back after not even a difficult Giant series, but losing 2 out of 3 and then losing that third game in extra innings is kind of rough. Arias not hitting for a lot of power. He's on pace for 23 home runs, but that average is a lot higher than I anticipated it would be. And defensively so far, exactly what we wanted. So he's been great. Ramirez with a couple of hits. Adele's average is starting to slip, but he did reach twice. So we look for the sweep today against Oklahoma City. And we lose 7-0. Is that another guest start? No, it's a Patino start. Ooh, he got hit hard, man. 9 hits, 6 runs. He did strike out 9. We are 11-4 as we go to the city of brotherly love to take on the Phillies. Game number 1 against Philadelphia. It's an 8-3 victory, moving us to 12-4 on the season. Pinch hit 2-run homer for Joey Gallo. Kind of if it didn't get hurt, did he? No. Okay. So 2 home runs from Adele, 1 from Ramirez, 1 for Gallo. Joe Adele, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs in 16 games. Hanau played 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Glasnow picks up the win, goes 5. Smith, Marcardier, and Duplantier finish it. So game number 2 is on a Sunday. And that is a 9-2 loss. Game number 3. Can we win the series? We want to win the series. We do. We win 5-1. All right, so Dom Fletcher. That's great. He can go to... Does anybody want Dominic Fletcher? because I assume that I will have to waive him. And if I waive him, he'll probably be selected as he is a 3-star player. Nope. Okay. So Dominic Fletcher will get designated. So we went 5-1 here. Gallo, couple hits, couple RBIs. Adele, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. His 7th home run of the year. Leiter picks up his 3rd win. Luke Lito with another 2 2/3 shutout innings. So 13-5 here for the Colorado Rockies. 3-game set at home against the Mets. Is a 16-5 win. There's really the first Colorado game of the year. So who got the start? Ben Guest gets the start, improves to 3-1, gives up 4 runs in 6 innings, which all things considered is perfect. Strikes out 9. Home runs from Wozniak, Gallo, Veen, and Arias. Wozniak drives at 4. Joey Gallo's up to 289. He's raised his average 100 points in a week. So I'll take it. I mean, he's not going to hit 289 on the year, but I'll take it for now. Adele, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Romo, 4 hits. Veen, 3 hits. Arias drives in 5. So that was a game. That was a game for sure. Let's save. We got 2 more against the Mets, followed by 3 at Pittsburgh, and then we finish up April with 3 at home against St. Louis. So game number 2 against the Mets. It's a 12-8 win. So another Rockies, a 5-5 after 1 inning. So Patino goes 4. Had a couple of rough starts in a row here. Arias homers twice. Drew Jones with his first big league homer. Good for him. Kiner Falefa homers for the first time as a Rocky. 3 hits, 3 runs scored for Falefa. 4 hits for Wozniak. Jones, 2 for 3. 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Arias, 4 runs knocked in. Yeah, Patino's had a couple of difficult starts in a row, but 2 really good starts before that. So he'll be just fine. He's still on pace for 5 WAR as my number 5 starter. So not going to get any complaints out of me. And we go for the sweep and our 4th win in a row here against the Mets. 9-3 loss. All right, so 3 games at Pittsburgh. 7-6 win. All the offense was early. All the offense was done by the 5th inning. Dunn goes 2. That's a shame that they didn't score a run after the 3rd, but Justin Dunn couldn't make it out of the 3rd inning. He's had 2 rough ones in a row as well. But again, it's early. The bullpen came in and was phenomenal. 7 shutout innings out of the bullpen. No home runs in this one. Dunn with a 2-run single, a couple runs for Zach Veen. And yes, we move on to game number 2 at Pittsburgh. Now let's see how this one goes. 2-0 win. I like those low-scoring games. Kiner Falefa reaches base 5 times, 2 hits, 3 walks. Zach Veen, 2 for 3. Is that a home run? Zach Veen hits his 4th home run, hitting .350. Drew Jones, 2 more hits. Jack Leiter improves to 4-0 with a 1.19 ERA in April. I would say, and I don't want to jinx him, but I would say things have clicked for the former number 7 overall pick of the Colorado Rockies. 35 strikeouts to 6 walks, 21 hits in 30 innings. He has been a monster this year. And now we go for the sweep of the Pirates in our 18th win of the year. We don't get it. So we are 17-7, 1 game out of first place. We have a 3-game series now against the Cardinals to finish off April. We'll recap the stats and we'll call it an episode. So game number 1 is a 10-1 win. Dom Fletcher will go to AAA. So one of the players I was looking at trading for, and I spent a lot of time trying to make this work, was Noah Smith. Before we settled on Arias, and I didn't. You notice how I didn't say settled for? I said settled on Arias. I was trying to make a move for Noah Smith, and St. Louis wanted, Earth and the stars for it. So I am perfectly happy with our 6 home runs and 22 RBIs out of Arias in 25 games. Another 4 RBIs in this one for our shortstop. Ramirez, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Seems to have bounced back nicely after I don't want to say a difficult season last year, but definitely a down season last year. Patino bounces back. That is what we like to see. 7 shutout innings. Game number 2 is... What happens in game number 2? Honkbal Hoefdaskel. I think that's the Netherlands. It's a 4-1 win, so another good pitching performance. 2 homers and all 4 runs knocked in by Joe Adell. 2 more home runs on the year, 9 on the season. Wozniak gets his average up over 300. Glasnow picks up the win, strikes out 11, doesn't walk a single batter in 6 1/3 innings, giving up 3 hits. All right, so let's go here. Let's save one more time. I just don't want anything to happen between, this last game of the year and the flip over to May. So we're looking for our 20th win of the month. And this, again, I don't know if last year we were unlucky and this year we were lucky, but this is where we are. So let's see if we can pick up the sweep over St. Louis as we go to May. We do. We win 5-4. And we finish April 20-7. And we're not all alone in first place because of the Dodgers, frankly. Joey Gallo, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. He's got 8 home runs on the year. You think he's looking for a new contract, folks? He's on pace for 6 WAR, 48 home runs, 126 runs knocked in. Joey Gallo getting it done in April. Kiner Falefa, 305, couple of hits. Dunn goes 5, which is a nice bounce back considering where he was. 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. Smith, Detmers picks up the win. Foley, his 8th save of the year. And once again, Reed Detmers loves April. Last year, he didn't give up a run in his first 19 innings or something. All right, so standings. We are 20-7. We are tied with the Los Angeles Dodgers for the best record in the West and the best record in baseball. Joe Adell, 3rd in the league in home runs, 3rd in RBIs, 3rd in OPS. Jack Leiter leading the majors, or he's 2nd in the majors in ERA, tied for 1st in wins. He is 2nd in WAR. Jason Foley, 3rd in saves. All right, good start. So let's look at pitching. Jack Leiter already 1.3 WAR on the season, 4-0. 30.1 innings, 21 hits, only 1 home run, 35 strikeouts to 6 walks. And his FIP, obviously he's not going to maintain a 1.19 ERA, but his FIP is 2.26. So he even though he's gotten a little quote-unquote lucky, he's still been just awesome. Glasnow, the exact opposite of what he had last year, which was 0-5 and an ERA of 8 in April. This year, 3-2, 3.58 ERA, 44 strikeouts in 32 innings. It's a beautiful thing to see. Luis Patino had 2 bad starts and 3 really, really good starts, so he's 3-1. You can't ask for much more out of your number 5 starter, right? Jason Foley out of the bullpen has been lights out, 0.84 ERA, 11 strikeouts, maybe a couple, maybe a few too many hits, but overall it's fine. Ben Guess has been fine. 4.34 ERA in his first real attempt as a starter. He's going to be a starter this year, so he's going to have those bumps along the way as he kind of works into his final form, as you will. But that final form looks really damn good. So not long before Ben Guess is a top of the rotation starter. Reed Detmers has been almost perfect in 6 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, a .47 whip. Medina's bounced back after a difficult season last year. Justin Dunn is the only starter who I would say is not, and even him, he's made 5 starts, or I guess he's made 6 starts, and 4 of them have been good, and 2 of them have been not good. These 2 starts here were his 2 bad starts, but other than that, he's been fine. 31 strikeouts. It's too many home runs, 2.2 home runs per 9. So he's got to do something about that. But otherwise, he's been fine. Gonsolin's been perfect, hasn't given up a run. Carter Smith, I don't know. 11 hits. He's walking too many, but his control suggests that that's just a fluke. Once he cuts that back down to 3 or whatever, I think he'll be fine. He's a starter too. I just don't have any place to put him right now. Jackson Bennett's been fine. He's been better than fine. He's been really good. 13 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's going to give up home runs because he's an extreme fly ball pitcher, but the control means that it should be, he's not going to walk batters and give up, 3-run home runs. McCartier and Duplantier are 2 long guys, and they're, they are what they are. And Luke Lito is sort of that last resort, but even that, he's got a 1.42 ERA. A little bit lucky, 8 base runners in 6 innings, but I'm not going to complain about it when he's the 14th pitcher in our bullpen. Offensively, again, we continue to just mash the ball. Joe Adell leads the way, 440 BABIP, but a 155 OPS plus, 1059 OPS. I mean, he's just been absolutely outstanding this year after last year being, frankly, a down season. He's put up almost as many WAR through 1 month as he did in the entire season last year. So that's nice to see. Wozniak continues to do what he does, getting on base at a 400 clip. Gallo in not limited playing time, but we are limiting his playing time. As you can see, he's not really batting against lefties. Only 1 for 5 against lefties, but he's hammering righties. So this is working out well, that split between Gallo and Drew Jones. Ramirez, 290, 393, 909 OPS. He's been fine. Zach Veen, even though his ratings dropped, Veen is continuing to hit. The power's not quite there, but the average is. And he's on pace for almost as much WAR as he's put up previously, but a lot of that's due to his on base percentage, which I don't know if he can sustain a 430. Arias, everything we could have wanted at shortstop, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs, and an absolute monster defensively. Kind of Falefa getting on base at a 350 clip out of the leadoff spot and has been elite defensively. So our middle infield defense is second to none. Shelan, our backup catcher, getting a little bit of playing time and hitting the ball pretty well. So no complaints there. Luke Lito, 1028 OPS and 22 at-bats. I'd say he's getting it done. Romo's struggling a little bit with the bat. Only 1 home run, 250. I guess he's fine. I'm not really, if he hits 250, 260, I won't have a problem with that. Drew Jones, struggling a bit with the bat, but playing really well in center field when he gets out there, and below average in right, but that's to be expected when you look at his ratings. Hanau is not really hitting, but again, it's not his job yet. I'm hoping he continues to develop through the year this year, and he can be our starting second baseman next year, but we'll see. And then Jamison Hanna finally seems to have leveled off a little bit. Hopefully he can start to hit here as the season goes on, but so far he's not hitting. So, and I don't think any of our minor leagues have played. Nope. None of our minor leagues have played, so that's really it for April. I don't believe there's going to be a live stream this week. We are having a graduation party for my oldest daughter. She graduated college a couple weeks ago, so we're having that party on Sunday, so I don't anticipate there will be a stream. So I'll probably load up another video later this week and get it posted on Sunday. And then next Sunday, I'm hoping to get back to a normal every Sunday streaming schedule because, frankly, they're fun. But the next episode will be May and June as we sim through there and hope to continue our hot start. So, once again, guys, drop a subscribe here on the GM Games channel if you haven't already. If you're not also a member of their Discord, join their Discord because there's a ton of stuff in there. If you love these sports simulation games like I do, there's a ton of people who post links to their own YouTube Let's Plays, and I've found a lot of really entertaining content through the Discord. And then, again, always drop this video a like, subscribe on my channel at Around the World Sports. We'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.